Hello, Ramon Bassett with Current Technologies here. We're coming up to the end of March Madness by the playing of the Final Four this weekend. Exciting times. How's your bracket doing? Is it still intact? I've got one team left, and hopefully it will push through. Now, so if you are a service manager, fleet, operations general, or sales manager that oversees an inventory of mobile devices, your time is of the essence. Just like in a basketball game, the last minute of a basketball game, you're going to need to be able to manage the clock. The coach, you'll notice, will know when to call a timeout and when to foul and such. Well, you, with your hands full and being very busy, those mobile devices can get away from you. Making sure that they're all up to date and making sure that they are ready to go and do what they're designed to do for your team. And so there are these areas why it's important to be able to utilize a mobile device management system. So there's several out there. There's three real good ones that will determine if you have like Mac or Apple type devices or Android or Windows type devices. That will help determine which direction you're going to go in. But here are some areas that you'll be able to save and manage that time, that game clock, by having a good managed mobile device system. So one is security patches and updates. I've talked with people who have had a fleet of mobile devices, and what they were doing is they were going one by one. They had to schedule with their people to come in to be able to do the security updates. Boy, what a waste of time. And so this way, you will be able to click of a button, you'll be able to update all your devices with the latest security and updates. The cyber criminals are not waiting. They're ready, and it's crucial to be able to get those updates out there to make sure that you are able to do what you need to do. The next thing is on geofencing. There's some of these management systems that you can go and you'll be able to see where those devices are going. Now, in your company, you may allow, depending on their function, your employee's function, you may allow them to take the devices home, or you may, if they're going to be out in the field, you're going to want to be able to know where they're at for time and efficiency. But if they're not to be at home or somewhere else, it's important to be able to make sure that your software management system has the ability to notify you if one of those devices are out of the geographic area where they shouldn't be. The next thing is you'll be able to, without going one by one, you're going to be able to authorize or block apps or certain websites on the browsers. So if you don't want people on TikTok all day, unless you're in marketing and you have some marketing messages you want to get out, you have the ability to block TikTok or Facebook or Instagram or whatever areas that you think might be consuming your employees' time. You have that ability to block that. But on the positive side, you have the ability to go and say, okay, I'm going to download all these apps so that everyone has the ability to access them to do their job. Of course, you don't want them surfing the web and inappropriate websites as well. So you have that ability to manage that. The next thing is bring your own devices. You have the ability with some of this management software to restrict access to company data on a personal device unless they are all up to date on their security protocol, that they have everything that you need for your company's data to be safe on that device. But if it doesn't, it'll send you an alert. It won't be able to access it. And then that will get them to come in so that you can go and make sure that those are all up to date before they can start accessing company data. And finally, one of many other areas, there's more benefits of using a management system. But the last thing would be you can auto erase data if one of those devices are stolen. that is a big deal. Still, there's stolen devices is a threat and is a very real consequence. It happens. It happens all the time. Even if you are the most diligent, it just takes one distraction for somebody to pick up that device. And so with one click of your mouse, you would be able to erase all of that data, and you'll never have to see that again. If you'd like to learn more on which system or which management system would be the best to help in your situation, how your mobile devices are being used, please reach out to me in the contact information above. I would love to talk with you about that, and I could even set up some demos of those software, and we can help you decide what would be the best. Please like, share, comment, follow me on LinkedIn and YouTube at hashtag IT You Can Thrive On. And also, don't forget to subscribe to our Current Technologies podcast, Cyber Connect, on Spotify. Until next week, be safe.